This next one, sent to CornyDriveThru@gmail.com from not Charlie from Starkville, but John from Louisville, is how it's signed off here. Recently, MegaCon announced the rules of the upcoming autograph session.
Wait a minute, who's MegaCon? Is that the biggest con?
Well,
is that a Comic Con?
Well, we know who the biggest con is, but recently MegaCon.
Who is MegaCon?
That's the convention, I believe.
I thought it was a guy named MegaCon.
Recently, MegaCon.
Okay.
MegaCon announced the rules of the upcoming autograph
session. There's Tony
session.
Khan. There's Nick Khan. There's Nanachka Khan.
Shaka Khan.
Shaka Khan.
Killer Khan.
Killer Khan.
MegaCon. Well, here's MegaCon. Well, this is not MegaCon's question. It's recently MegaCon announced the rules of the upcoming autograph session that The Undertaker will be participating in.
Okay.
He sent a link here. He wants to know, what are your thoughts on the price? What's the deal with 1991? I'll explain that in a second. Why charge more for a belt to be signed over something else? And an extra $99 from the signed Hall of Fame 22. Is the Phenom smoking crack now that he's retired?
Now, hold on. They charge an extra $100 for him to sign WWE Hall of Fame 22?
Here is the image I have from MegaCon Orlando. Undertaker photo ops and autographs. $229 per autograph.
Ouch!
On any item except for belts. $249 per autograph on a belt. $99 for a separate HOF 22 inscription. Hall of Fame 22, of
Wait,
course.
Not even WWE Hall of Fame 2022, but just HOF 22.
Here's where it gets interesting. Undertaker will not sign any trading cards from 1991. Undertaker will not sign any WWE or WWF event tickets. No personalizations or other inscriptions offered.
For $229?
He's appearing Saturday from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m.
All right, well,
how much do you think he's getting paid that they're charging that much? That's the big question.
Herein, it's not the Undertaker's not actively being an asshole. He's just not, he doesn't care enough to stop other people from being assholes, apparently. They're paying him a set fee. That's the way this works in the case of a guy with a name like The Undertaker. The promoter of this event, whoever it may be, is paying him X $1,000, however many thousands of dollars that may be, to be there for 4 hours, and they've got to make their money back by charging a ridiculous amount of money for the autographs. I understand that. Having said that, if I was in that position, I've been in that position for a lot less money than the Undertaker's making. The first thing I usually do is ask everybody, how do you want to make it out? What's your name? Ben, Joe, Karen, whatever the fuck. Because then it becomes, if they're paying that much money, then you got to give them something that they really came for, that they're going to appreciate, cherish, whatever the case. And just The Undertaker and an extra $100 to write 3 letters and 2 numbers, then that's where I would think Undertaker would step in and go, look, I know we can't write the Gettysburg Address on everything, but fuck you, if the guy's name is Joe, I'll sign it for $200 and something, or the money you're paying me, I'll sign it to Joe. The belt, Gene Simmons did that at a comic convention in Louisville that we went to several years back. He was the guest on Sunday. And they'd had a lot of big names, a lot of Star Trek original cast, and The Office people were there, and Stan Lee had been there, and blah, blah, blah. So they announced on Sunday afternoon, Gene Simmons has landed at Louisville International Airport. And everybody kind of went murmur, murmur, murmur. And when they brought him to the building, they erected sheets of walls of cloth drapes, pipe and drape, to where you couldn't even walk by the booth that he was at and see him for free. He was in the goddamn tent And when you bought the thing, you walked through and got his autograph because he's a big star, and apparently he believes he's about twice as big a star as he is. And he would sign for $100 and whatever dollars or $200. He'd sign an autograph. But if you wanted him to sign a guitar, that was $500. And the reason for that, I was told, is because people then go and resell a Gene Simmons fucking signed guitar for a lot of money. Well, you know what? Fuck you, Gene Simmons. You're getting paid the same thing to sign your name, whether it's on a goddamn guitar or an 8x10 or somebody's ass. And if they can make a little extra money out of it later on, it's not you ain't going to get any money off that thing anyway. They're going to sell it. So how much money do people fucking need? And to be quite honest, I had to kind of hold my nose and start charging for photo ops when that became a thing here at these conventions, because when I got into business, it was like if somebody wants to, well, if you're a baby face, somebody wants to take your picture, your autograph, you give it to them, or the promoter will yell at you because you're a baby face. But to have somebody take a picture of me with their fucking camera or phone and me to charge them $20 or $30 and not even pay to get it developed for them, so I used to say, no, buy something and I'll take your picture. And then people started handing me fucking money for no reason. Just here, take this. And I was like, well, who's the idiot? I'm trying to be nice, and they're giving me money I'm not asking for. So I finally reconciled it with, I won't charge you for a photo op, but you buy my autographed picture and you get a photo op too, and then we're both happy. But that's just, how much money do people have, especially these days? That's a little much. If you can't make your money back on The Undertaker without charging little fucking Tits McGee $250 to sign his replica belt, then maybe just don't bring The Undertaker in. I don't know.
Knowing they have him for 4 hours and he won't personalize anything or inscribe anything other than what they've offered, could any of that be just a time issue? We have him for 4 hours. We're going to have a big line. We have to have him sign things for us.
Well, yeah, it is a time issue. That's why here's another thing. To me, if you're going to fucking take the booking, stay till everybody gets their fucking autograph. I have. A lot of times, okay, you're done. What? There's still people standing here. The hours of the thing are over with. Well, but these people have been waiting.
So what's up with The Undertaker will not sign any trading cards from 1991?
That I have no earthly idea.
That's a weird one.
Well, you know more about the modern collectible business than I do. Was his picture bad in 1991 on his trading card, or was it like a Seinfeld thing and his nipple was showing? Or what? Is there something the matter with it?
I can't even imagine what it would be. I have no idea, unless it's a WWE thing. Because if he's signing as The Undertaker, that means WWE's involved, correct?
Well, one would think. But it's an official one of their... I don't understand the tickets either. I've signed a lot of event tickets for fans. They'd say, oh, here, this ticket was from Starrcade when you were there in that match or what. Well, here you go. How is an autographed event ticket? What's the drawback to that? What is the downside to signing that? I don't understand. But I don't understand a lot of things, especially why I wouldn't pay $250 for any living human being's autograph unless it was on a fucking check.